What's up guys, you're watching Weekly sNews, and we're gonna be talking about stupid, silly or strange news posted in British newspapers. Whoa, do not move on, I haven't even started. You put that mouse down. The first article we're gonna be talking about is just gorgeous. Apparently, they kicked out a couple for having sex in a library. Not only that, there were other visitors defecating and peeing. Was it some kind of contest? Remember Ice Bucket Challenge? Gross Bucket Challenge? That's actually not a bad idea. I'm not talking about Gross Bucket Challenge here. I'm talking about encouraging kids to read books. For example, any couple who wants to have sex in a warm and quiet place can do that, but in return they have to read a book. 50 Shades of Grey doesn't count. Terms and conditions apply. Use of library as public toilet is strongly prohibited. Condoms can be purchased inside. Hello? Library? I would like to book an appointment. I don't have to. Oh, that's good. Right, well, I've got a question. With regards to having sex in your library, do I have to bring my own woman or will you provide yours? Hello? Hello? Oh, well, this is just rude. Next article is brilliant as well. Apparently they jailed 2 British ladies in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, for trying to fight a female policeman while they were drunk. By the way, they are sisters. By the way, they are twins. By the way, they're ex-porn stars. To sum up, they're twins, sisters, porn stars. I had these dreams before. Oh, sorry guys, I googled the twins. One thing led to another. Oh, how do you stop this? I actually feel sorry for the girls. I think we should all ask United Arab Emirates to release poor women, because they brought a lot of joy and love to this world, I've heard. Right guys, the next article is quite ridiculous. There were 5 sex attacks in Bristol. They performed an investigation and the only suspect is a 13-year-old kid. 13 years old. Who the hell did he attack? A puppy? Dear parents of this kid, buy him a Nintendo and a leash. I'm sure it's not his fault. It's all the cocaine he takes. Plus alcohol makes him quite aggressive. But guys, without jokes, can they jail a 13-year-old kid? Probably not. So what's the punishment? You're not gonna watch TV for a week. Now, what about this crazy ass news? There is a library in South London that applied for an alcohol permit that they're planning to sell when they're gonna stage an adult-themed cabaret shows. They're also planning to stage live music, stand-up comedians and discos. Is that this sex toilet library again? And now they're selling booze? They should expect more sex coming in. Hey mom, I'm going to the library. Can I take Dad with me? He promised to behave. Don't worry, we're just gonna have a couple of books. What a mad world we're living in. The next topic is quite sensitive. So there is this member of parliament in UK who was found to have sex with 2, as they call them, rent boys. He also asked them to bring some drugs with them. He then apologized to his wife and kids. I guess what I want to say is, come on you guys, leave him alone. He's 61 years old. He's almost a pensioner. Those things are probably in his bucket list. Right. So what I want to do before I die: climb Everest, try heroin. No, I should really take care of my health. Cross that. Cocaine, have threesome with 2 guys, and last but not the least, record a sex tape of me dressed as reindeer being spanked by my wife dressed as Santa. Now you're talking. Right guys, the next topic you probably already know about, because it was all over the news, and it's about Kim Kardashian and her new perfume. She put her body into a cast that she will use for model of the bottle for this perfume, for this new perfume. The article that I read said that she's famous for her curves. Are we talking about these curves? If yes, then it's gonna be some ugly looking bottles. Does she not know you can't just Photoshop cast? I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of filing. Oh my god, don't tell me she proposed to use her natural scent in these odd looking bottles. In that case, this is just bleh. These photographs will haunt me in my sleep. Now this story is coming from a seaside town where there was a guy 53 years old who was driving around on his mobility scooter towing a trailer, and swearing at pensioners. Yeah, apparently he was swearing at many different pensioners. He was saying to them, "Get out of my f***ing way," and things like that. Now he's been charged a fine for his behavior. Now let me get it straight. The guy on mobility scooter towing a trailer? I'm glad the article didn't say caravan. Swearing at pensioners on pedestrian paths? Well, that guy knows how to have fun. I bet his trailer was full of booze and he was coming from this library. He was going back home to his sex-addicted 13-years-old son who just attacked a puppy wearing nothing but Kim Kardashian's perfume. I bet that's what happened. It turns out that red swim trunks that used to belong to John Kennedy were put on auction in Boston for almost £3,000. The question I've got is, why would you buy someone else's swim trunks for £3,000? Will you try to impress women with those? And now welcome to my house. You can come in over here. You can see a very famous Picasso painting. Absolutely, absolutely. And on the other side, you can see swim trunks that used to belong to John Kennedy. How do you mean where? It's just over there, next to Beyonce's bra and my mother's photograph. Of course I washed them before I put them on the wall. I'm sure he didn't wear them when he was killed, I think. Right, my point is, what's wrong with this world? So the next topic is quite easy. WhatsApp decided it will raise their minimum age requirement from 13 to 16. What they also said, they will make sure the users will confirm their age. My question is, how are they planning to do it? Will it going to be as tricky as tick the box if you're over 16? Or specify your date of birth and all these 15-years-old will not be able to figure out the way around it? I've got a good idea. Maybe they can ask, who played the Liquid Terminator in the second movie? And then only let those ones in who were able to answer it within 10 seconds, because those bloody kids know how to use Google. The next topic is about Chuckle Brothers. So two guys, one of them is 70, the other one is 73, are making their TV comeback. And it's always good news when famous comedians are making their comebacks. What I've got a problem with is one sentence in this article that said, So Television are planning to make a 12-hour-long shows with them. 12-hour-long? Is that going to be some sort of old man reality show? Do we have to watch them sleep, eat breakfast and struggle to pee? You know what? That odd-looking bottle doesn't sound like a bad idea anymore. The very last topic I want to talk about is about drugs, and it's not actually funny because every year in UK people are being thrown out of the universities because they take drugs. And it's a tricky one because legally you're not allowed to take drugs. So people who found someone else is taking drugs, they report them to police and university just kicks them out. But the strange sentence I found in the article, and listen to that. National Union of Students said that calling police or kicking offenders of courses might be unfair to poorer students and those from a liberation background, defined by the NUS as people who are black, disabled, transgender, gay, bisexual or female. Are you saying that from all these people who take drugs, the only ones to blame are white males? That's brilliant. That's it guys, I hope you liked the show. Like, subscribe and see you next week.